Latina, Spanish, German, Italian, Welsh, and a bunch of other things that I can't remember. Mostly a bunch of white people. But either way, when it comes to like my genetics, it's always funny to me because my sisters, both of which have blue eyes, whenever it came to people, whenever somebody says, no, you're not Filipino, to my sisters, they just go, no, really, look at my sister Shannon. And I'm just like, you guys are aware that I still look like 50 Shades of White person, right? Like, either way, whenever it came to that, I felt like it was mildly racist. So whenever they went over to me and just went, yo, is this true, or is she your sister? Instead of saying, yo, is it true? You're Filipino? My immediate reaction would be, I'm still waiting on the test results. My sisters would never see it coming. But either way, it was really funny to me when Scott was talking about a 4'7" woman cutting in front of him. I'm not surprised about a 4'7" woman cutting in front of anybody. I mean, at that point, we're short at everything, including patience. But I'm going to skip over that. I was kind of worried though when I heard. I was worried though when I was hearing Scott's thing. I thought the craziest thing that we would hear up here was about Costco chicken. I was very definitely proved wrong on that in the last round. Though on the topic of being my height, because I said 4'7". I'm taller than that, but not very much. I definitely, there's this thing called BMI, which is body mass index, which is kind of considered wrong by a lot of doctors, and especially by me, because considering by a lot of doctors I'm considered overweight. That's the only reason why I disagree with it. One of the few times that I did agree with it was the first time I ever went to Six Flags. The first time I ever went to Six Flags is the first time I ever felt my stomach jiggling more than my tits. So I was kind of like, it's hot when these do it, why are you doing it right now? But it was very interesting, because I was even talking about my boobs the other day with my mom. Phrase you would never think you would hear somebody say, but yeah. I was talking about getting dressed for an interview with my mom the other day, and one of the few things that she said is, Shannon, your boobs are hanging out in this outfit. And I'm like, Mom, I hate to break it to you. I'm 4'11", and I'm a double D. I hate to break it to you, but every outfit I'm going to wear, all my boobs are going to be hanging out all the time, unless they're a specifically made outfit. She did not get that joke at all. Like right now. Anyway, it came down to like this weird thing where I had to have this conversation with my mom when it comes to the BMI index, or the BMI, is that when it comes down to it, when you are my height, my weight, you're either going to be considered a chubby toddler or a slutty adult. So there's no winning in that situation. Though, when it comes to toddlers, it feels weird to make that transition now. I should have considered that situation anyway. Toddlers. Weird transition. Anyways, I was having this conversation with my family the other day when it came to children. I told them that having a pet is very similar to having a child. And they argued with me on that for a long period of time. And we argued about this for a few different days until just this last weekend, we were having a conversation, and my 3-year-old niece was running back and forth between all of the rooms. And my mom's like, what is she running around about that? It was too easy. I just said, oh, she's just got the zoomies. This is kind of why I didn't want to go in the first round. Anyways, yeah, that's all I really got to say right now.
Give it over Shannon Walker, ladies and gentlemen.
I did not go well today.